Yeah, but do. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another high adventure video. Back here in the mountains of South Carolina / Georgia. Got my whole base camp set up. Check it out. Little fire pit. There was actually a fire pit here earlier. Somebody just covered it over with gravel. I see no signs anywhere around that say no camping and no fires. In fact, I've seen more signs of fires than I have any signs of saying no fire. So I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants out here. I have never camped down here before on the Georgia side of this beautiful reservoir that you see behind me. Could we get kicked out? Possibly. I don't know. We're just gonna do it and then ask for forgiveness later, I guess. I might come back and find a ticket on the old truck. I don't know. It's evening time. The time has changed. Hallelujah. Means we've got more time to fish during the day. So what we're gonna do is, since camp is all set up, we're just gonna go ahead and get out, and I want to do a little fishing before the sun sets. In this reservoir, you are not allowed to have a motor over the size of 25 horsepower. So we've got the old trolling motor. I can use that as long as that guy stays out of the water. We are hunky-dunky. So we're gonna go ahead, fire up the Minn Kota Tarova, and we've got about a 3-mile run to make to the fishing grounds. I'll see you guys when I get there. All right, y'all, we're getting close, heading down this gorge here. We got the sun right in our face. Speaking of which, I want to give a big shout out to these sunglasses. These are Waterland sunglasses. It is a family that lives here in the United States that runs this company. So if you want to support an American company, Waterland sunglasses, y'all, these have actually outperformed the Costas that I used to have in scratch resistance. The polarization of these sunglasses is phenomenal as well. So just big shout out to them. Go get yourself some. You're gonna love yourself if you do. All right, y'all, we're almost there. We're probably about 500 yards, but I've got a boat actually coming up behind me, getting ready to pass me because they've got a small engine. Hey. How y'all doing?
Okay, about to say hey.
Just slowly making my way up here. Oh, you watch my videos?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guys, we got some subscribers pulled up to say hey. That's awesome. What's your guys' favorite type of video?
24 hour.
The 24-hour? Did you see the one I just published down at the coast by chance?
I don't
Where I had to fish with the little travel rod?
We haven't watched the latest one.
I just put one out on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we tried to save them for like Saturday night.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I have a new one out, and then I'm doing this. I'll be here for the next 3 days, just hanging out, fishing, hoping to get some big yellow perch is what I'm after. High five. How about you, Miss Willow?
Got some brim. Big brim.
Maybe like
some trout.
that.
Oh man, a big old brim. Do they have trout? Do you know if they have trout in this lake?
Yes.
Got a few? Awesome. How about you? What would you say your biggest fish is?
I don't remember one time I got a fish out. I think it was at Bluegill.
Yeah, it was at Moccasin Creek on Lake Burton. Got some brim.
I remember like that time when my got a fish one day there was a tree over there at Bluegill and there was a big sea. I remember a big sea fell down one time and my got a fish right beside it.
Oh, cool. Oh man, I'll bet that was fun. That's awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming out and saying hi. I appreciate it. Hopefully later in the video, I'll have a lot of fish. You know, it's like good luck. You guys are good luck. I like the donut hat, by the way. That's out there. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can catch some walleye up here. Thank y'all for stopping by. Sun's going down. We've got this chartreuse crankbait. Very much a walleye color. Anything chartreuse is what you want to throw when you're fishing for walleye. That was super cool. I mean, I just met some subscribers way up in the mountains. I mean, what are the odds, really? I think people don't realize, like, I enjoy meeting subscribers probably as much as they enjoy meeting me. I just think that's so cool. Little point right here. Looks promising. Look at this big old rock cliff. Oh, it just reminds me so much of Idaho. I think that's one of the reasons I like coming here. It like feels like home a little bit. This is what you fish, man. This kind of topography may as well be at, you know, Brownlee Reservoir or the Snake River somewhere. Got all these like springs coming down out of the side of this cliff. I feel like I could be right back on the Snake River. There's gotta be something in there. Come on. Look at this, we made it. This is pretty fantastic looking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be chucking this crankbait out. I see some sand over there, tons of laydowns. Just looks pretty peachy. Sitting in about 11 feet of water. Perfect time too. Low light. Got about 45 minutes to work this little section right up in here. This is pretty cool. I wonder what this is. Just some sort of like dam or what? I don't know. It's pretty cool though, just to look at. Oh, there's one right there. Fish on. I don't know what it is, dudes. Oh, I don't know what it is. Please, please be a walleye. I don't think so. I think it's a bass. I think we got like a spotted bass on here. I think, yeah, spot, little spot. These are actually delicious eating. First fish of the trip. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Good karma. Dude hammered down on that thing. That was fun. Gosh, this is just such a cool looking place to fish, y'all. Like, it is just sweet. It's like something out of like an old drawing in a, I don't know, a book or something like that. It's like all the timber laying everywhere, this old brick building in this deep ravine. It's cool. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for us for now. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark out. It's a solid 40-minute drive back with the trolling motor. So we're just gonna start making our way back slowly but surely. It'll be pretty much pitch black by the time we get back to camp, but cold setting in. We might get a fire going, I'm not sure. We might just jump right in the tent, turn on our heater, but put a game plan together back at the tent, get something hot to eat. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that was a chilly ride back. So, the gentle purring you may hear behind me is actually a generator. I brought a generator so I can charge my batteries up, because last time I was here, I discovered that, was somebody coming down the road? Oh, maybe not. Oh, I saw lights coming through the trees, sorry. Which would be odd because it's like 9:30 at night and I am by myself deep in a ravine by the lake. As I was saying, last time I was here, the run down to where I like to fish and then back, it drains a lot of my battery because it's probably like 5 or 6 miles would be my guess. So I learned and I brought the generator this time so that way I could charge everything up. So since I want to be here multiple days, since obviously there's no electricity. Whew. Oh, it's getting chilly. Set that right there. Oh, noodle. Oh, oh, that's good. That'll do. Oh yeah. Just what the doctor ordered. Well, check it out. We got little Mr. Buddy heater going. Oh, see how I moved that? And it just kicked off. Which do you like? Because if you accidentally kick it or something in the middle of the night, you don't want it to fall over and like start your, sleeping bag on fire or whatever. Come on, start back up for me, baby. There you go. It'll also kick off if it's not getting enough oxygen. So I probably should open a couple of these just to get a little cross air moving through. We're all set up for our trip out here. We haven't even gotten to the fishing yet. And I'm settling in quite nicely, so y'all better strap in because it's gonna be a big day of fishing tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Top of the morning, gorgeous out this morning, not a breath of wind. Whew, slept like a baby, felt great. Something about that cold mountain air, I'm telling y'all. Oh, here we go. Got everything all charged up, the boat's still afloat, that's good. We're gonna have to put all of this in the truck before we go. Don't want anybody to steal that. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, obviously I still haven't gotten a new plug yet, which really needs to happen. Enjoying a little morning breakfast on our boat ride here in the mountains. All right, this is what I have. I've got this little jig head, little medium-sized minnow, and I've got a little extra split shot just to help us get down there. Because it's a fur piece, 25, honestly 20 feet right here. Gives it a little extra action too when we're jigging. Oh, I see branches and stuff on that depth finder. We're gonna try to have to stay out of all the wood and stuff, which probably won't happen, but that's what I want to be around. I want to be around, see all this stuff, these laydowns. There's a bite, got him. First fish of the morning. Oh, we got a tiny yellow perch. Look at that. Good grief. Hey, we're in the right spot. But you can't eat that. That's called catfish bait right there. He's left me my minnow. Get out of here. Right by this big piece of wood, y'all. Giving it a few pops from time to time. Just nice and easy. Oh, there's a bite right there. Got him. That might be a little bit better fish right there. Technically he is. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Dude, he's like spawning. That's good. That's good. We're slowly getting there. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's a male. It's a male. Oh, he's making a mess all over my boat. Get him out of here. That's a good sign. Come on. Oh, come on. Where are the big old females at? Fresh little minnow on. Sitting in 20 feet of water. Fishing around this structure. Look at that. That was a good hit. This is a better fish. This is a better fish. Dude, what do we have? We got a good fish on here, y'all. This might be a bat. No? Yeah, it's a bass. Dagnabbit. Ah, shoot. Dudes, I thought we had a jumbo perch. Dude, that's a largemouth, I think. Is there a rough part on the tongue? No. That's a legit largemouth bass. Using that live bait, you never know what you get. There we go. A lot of these reservoirs, they're so overrun with the spotted bass. You know, that's the prized possession right there for a lot of anglers, to get that largemouth, that genuine largemouth bass. We'll let her go. Get back down there. Tell your perch friends to bite. Tell them breakfast is served, huh? There's one. Got one. Oh, it's a little bit bigger perch. Yeah. Come here. Hey, we'll keep that one. We'll keep that one. Nice. A little bit fatter. They're getting bigger. Spot number 2 paid off. Just watching my graph, trying to figure out where all the stuff was on the bottom. Let's see how big that is, just for fun. Almost 11 inches. 10 3/4. Heck yeah, I'll do that. It's a good start. They get a lot bigger than that though, so we're gonna keep working these areas just nice and easy. Wrong one. Got him. Oh, it's a bass. Dang. Another largemouth, I think, though. Yeah, it's a legit largie. Been kind of a slow morning, y'all, with the fish I'm after. I've been catching plenty of bass, but not to the quarry that I want. Sun feels good. It's fun fishing with this live bait though, because you just don't ever know what you're gonna get. I decided to come back to the first spot because we got some bites. That's another one. That's probably another bass. We're getting some bites. No, that's a perch. That's a perch. Oh, that's a big one. Let's go. Yes, yes. Oh, look at that. That's a 12-incher. That's a 12-incher. Oh, now we're getting bigger, y'all. Look at that fish. Oh, right in the top of the mouth. I was gonna say, I decided to come back to this one because we got some bites earlier this morning and I missed, I feel like, a lot of opportunities. Let's see where we at on this one. Yeah, that's a 12-incher. 12-incher all day. We're just like progressively getting bigger. That's a solid fish. That's a solid fish. I'm glad we decided to come back. It's almost, I feel like, as if they're moving in the afternoon. I wonder if they're shallower or deeper, you know, during that cold morning. I almost feel like they're like everything. I'm catching more bass as the sun came up, catching more perch. I've got both my big perch, I believe, when the sun's been out. Just right in this spot right here. That's a bass. Almost guarantee you that's the fish are in this wood. They just keep reloading. That's good. It's like the smallest one today. Yo! Oh, he left me on my bait though. Please be a perch. It is a perch. There you go. Hey, I keep that. I keep that. Look at that. Y'all, third time back at our spot. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. I think I'll keep that. That's like a 9-incher. Oh, it's a male too. Jeez Louise. I wonder if he can give me my bait back. Give me my bait back. Oh, dudes, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Let me get this guy off. Oh man, I got him like right in the top of the lip. Ugh. There we go. All right, first off, nice little, maybe 9-inch perch. But look at this. I don't know for certain, but that's about the size of the minnows I've been dropping down. And I'm wondering if he took one of my minnows earlier today. Like all the skin is, or all the scales are scraped off. Dudes, that's cool. I'm gonna keep that actually. Like that's just barely big enough. Just barely, I would say, you know, you're gonna get some nice strips right there, about 5-inch strips on either side. So we'll throw them in the live well. Whew, got a bit of breeze picking up. I just noticed like this abandoned camp though on this point. Let's go check it out. I want to just see what this looks like. Maybe for a future video, place to stay. Well, all I have is this line right here. This will have to do. Just slip it around like that. You okay there? Oh yeah. Let's see, is this sturdy enough? Oh yeah, dude. Check that. Whew. Oh, what a view every day right here, huh? Oh, this is a pretty sick camp. This is interesting. Check this out. Now, what was this just like what? Somebody just like a prep table somewhere to store stuff? You obviously aren't sleeping on that. There's another one over here too. So it's got a nice little fire pit. That's awesome. Gathered up a bunch of wood. Got another little, just got a spider web right in my face. Like another little pad. This is interesting. Somebody tell me, like, this isn't, I mean, this one's technically big enough you could sleep on. People aren't sleeping on this, are they? Like, looks just like, I would assume just like a table, right? It's got all the legs and everything on it though. More firewood. This looks pretty recent, like recent firewood. Well, that's not good. Look at this. Somebody's like been hacking away at this tree. Oh, this is what they've been after. Look at that. Like the fat light. Look at, oh, look at the sap coming out of that thing, man. Woo! That's what they wanted right there. See that? Look at all of that. Look at it on the tree too. They're just hacking out pieces of this to get fires started. Unfortunately, this whole tree like sits right above the camp. Probably not the smartest idea. That's just my thought, but that's pretty cool. I want to go ahead and get back to camp. I want to show you guys this awesome food a subscriber actually gave me. I've never eaten it before, and I've been saving it because I want to cook it up here in the mountains. It feels appropriate. So let's get on back to camp and let's get a delicious meal cooked up. I think we've earned it today. So we've got DNR here, Georgia DNR, and guy chatted with me, found out there are actually no size limit on yellow perch. There's still like the quality or the quantity limit, which is 50 fish per person on any species. Obviously we're way under that, but apparently he told me they've gotten several complaints about my boat being in the water because I have that 125 horsepower on the back. He said there were people calling yesterday, and they've had like 2 or 3 people call today about my boat. I did call last year before I even came down the first time, and I double checked with Georgia DNR to make sure that I was okay to have it as long as it was out of the water and I could use my trolling motor, and they gave me the green light. So that's hilarious though. I've had like 4 people calling them and complaining about my vessel. I haven't used it once. I mean, I guess it's good looking out, but I don't know. You know, nobody's obviously seen me actually use it. They just see it on the water and they're getting their panties in a wad. All right, guys, check this out. This is my fire starter. This, you see that right there? See how it's like, looks almost brown? That's called fat light. And, oh, it smells amazing. A lot of times it comes off of pine wood. And I didn't know about this until I moved here in the south. It's like a prized thing. Ouch. But what we're gonna do is, it doesn't take much. I'm gonna show you how easily this stuff starts on fire. A little flat surface. Let's just take a little bit off. It doesn't take a lot. Oh, so when you find a big, you know, patch of it or a big stump of it, usually it comes off of stumps from my understanding, and it's like, it'll last you forever. There we go. We'll just use that. Literally, that's all I need. That little piece right now. It's much heavier because it's just dense with all that that sap, and I think it smells really good. Put that right there. Watch how easily this lights up. This is cool. I'm gonna match. Try to keep him lit here for a second. Oh, of course, a little bit of breeze decides to pop up. Got a calm minute here. Whoa, look at that, look at that. You hear it? You can almost hear it crackling. Look at that. I mean, just barely the match hit it. And it's just like automatic light. So we're gonna go ahead and stick this under our pile here. And it burns for a hot minute too, that's nice. There we go. Perfect. All right, y'all, we have us some Zatarain's jambalaya. It's pronounced jambalaya. And I have with me some venison. Y'all, I have never had deer in my entire life. I've never had deer, but I have a subscriber who goes by the name of David. Some of you, if you watch my live streams, know him as the Bizarre Czar. And I met him. This dude has stories for days. Wild stories. I'm pretty sure they're all true, too. And, oh, look at this. And we sat and we chatted for like an hour. And he hooked me up with some fresh deer, this being one of them. This is supposed to be for like some stew and stuff, so I thought this would be perfect for putting in some jambalaya. There you have it. First off, David, thank you so much, man. I appreciate this. I'm excited to give it a go. We've got our skillet, and I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just toss it straight in the skillet. cook it all up. Why not? I think we're gonna pour a little oil over everything. That was a lot of oil. I've never cooked deer before, but I'm thinking you just kind of cook it like you would any other meat. This is supposed to be stew meat. I've got some steak seasoning. We're just gonna put all over everything. Mix that around here in a minute. Hit it with some salt as well, fresh cracked. There we go. And then I've got some minced garlic. Why not? Garlic goes good on everything. Trying something different on the old High Adventure channel. I'm looking forward to it. Set him right here. You know, before we slip him over the fire, let's grab a few more pieces of wood. I want to knock this down. We've got a nice berm of coals. Grab a couple more pieces. Keep everything burning nicely. Just like that. All right. Now we'll swing this guy over. Ooh, perfect. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our jambalaya ready next. Got our packet of jambalaya. It's enough for a good dinner for ourselves. That looks good. A little bit of oil. This is the tricky part for me, the water, because I don't want too much. But then too little and your rice won't cook. I think that's about good. Stir that all around. Get this guy just like that. We're actually going to move that off the fire just a little bit so it doesn't cook too fast. That's cooking it really nicely. I've got some fresh chopped peppers and tomatoes and onion. I'm going to throw right into our jambalaya. Now what I want to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and start picking out some of the venison pieces, and we're going to let them finish cooking in the jambalaya. Alright, we've pulled the venison off. I'm going to set that right there. Let's take a look at this guy. Ooh, see that bubbling down? That's actually looking really, really good. That rice is fluffing up. Let's move everything around. Stir it a little bit. So folks, this is my chair now. Because my other chair just gave up the ghost literally last night, which, you know, honestly, this is working out just fine. Let's try, oh, I've got a spoon. Did not mean to grab that, that's okay. Don't matter. Try some venison for the first time. Let's go. Have a nice piece. There you go. David, this is for you, man. Appreciate you. Wow. Folks, that's good enough where I might have to go take up some hunting. Not gonna lie. I don't even think, like, this is just like stew meat. This isn't even one of the choicer cuts. I've got some of those. We're gonna eat those later on. But what have I been doing for 31 years? Goodness heavens. Hang up the fishing rods. We're going hunting. Oh. The bottom's a little dirty. Need me a dirty glove. Oh. There you go, y'all. Little venison jambalaya right here by the fire. Chill setting in. I've been chatting with all of the fishermen that have been coming off the water. In fact, somebody made a remark about the size of my engine, and I just straight out, I said, are you one of the ones that called about my motor? And he backed off, said he didn't. I don't know, though. I don't know. They seemed a little, there are 3 of them, seemed a little cheeky, but no matter. No matter, we're in the clear. You know, I forgot to say a prayer when I ate the venison. Let's say one now. Father God, we thank you for your creation, Lord, for this good food that you've provided us with, Lord. I just pray that you would keep my wife and kids in safety as I'm away from them, Lord. Keep me in safety down here on the water. Bring us back together safely tomorrow. I just thank you so much for the nature and the beauties you surround us with, Lord God. The ears to hear and the eyes to see, to enjoy the wonderful world you give us. Through Jesus I pray. Amen. The one thing I like about this box jambalaya, when you're camping, all the seasonings, bam, right there, pre-mixed, ready to go. David, dude, Thank you. My subscribers, man, the Phalange Army, just balling out in 2025. Got me a little Pepsi. As many of you know, I'm on a diet, but you know what? I've had my sparkling waters all day and all day yesterday. We're cheating today. Have us a glass of the good stuff. No! Almost fell right into the fire. Whoa. I'm getting to the point where that's like almost too strong. I haven't had so much Pepsi. Ooh, that is syrupy. Shoo. It is considerably warmer tonight than it was last night. Like, I've got the heater going and I'm almost too hot, y'all. Time for us to get our sleep. I'll see you guys at the crack of dawn. Ugh. So that light's up there. I don't want to get up and turn it off. Everybody just go to bed. Ugh. Top of the morning, y'all. We have some fresh water to fish, some heavenly goodness in our hands. There you go. First minnow of the morning. Still got a couple dozen left. Drop these guys down. There's one. First fish of the morning. Come on. Dang it, it's a bass. Of course it's a bass. It's always a bass. You know what though? Statistically, that means we're due a perch next. That's what's always happened. Caught a bass, then a perch. The problem is I don't want them using up all my minnows. What do we got here? Ah, big brim. Big brim. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. That'll taste good right there. Look at the pink on that thing. Whew. Using a little red worm to start the day. That's a nice fish. Let's see how big it is just for fun. Like what, 8 inches? Dude, that's a 9-incher. Over 9-incher. Look at it on my hand. It's a quality fish. This is what you can get out here in the mountains. Whew. Don't hate that for us, I'll tell you that. See, we've got something right down there. Look at that. I was gonna say, you can see stuff on the bottom right there. What do we got? Oh, another big brim. Look at that. Just dragging that worm, y'all. Ooh, look at the colors on him this morning. That's even bigger than the last one. Oh, man alive. You know, the preferred method of a lot of the folks here is they like to beat the bank because these fish will move up and it's pretty easy to find them that way because, you know, they're on the brush, they're on the wood. Look at that, spines out and everything. And it's understandable. It's a good way to find them. But this time of year, a lot of times what I've seen, people won't adjust their techniques. They'll keep doing that. They'll keep beating the banks. They'll keep, you know, working just the way they would in the warm weather. Well, these brim, they're really not going to move up onto that wood for about another, probably 3 or 4 weeks. It's cold, unless this weather really takes a turn. So you just got to go deeper. They're still here. You know, they haven't left, right? It's not like they up and packed and moved to a different lake. They're here. You just got to adjust. There's one. Those brim give up a good fight. Gosh, I could see them 10 feet down there. Look at this. Just a slob. Another slob. We're gonna fill this live well in no time, y'all. Good knit. It's a pretty fish. Just out of curiosity, what are we dealing with? Another 9+ incher. Jeez. Okay. Bro, calm down. You're only gonna get eaten. There you go. Oh, boy. Little early morning mountain brim fishing. I'm enjoying this. Seeing some markings. Oh, just got hit. It's gonna say about every time I start seeing stuff on the screen, it's almost automatic. Start getting hit. Come on, eat it. There he is. This is another good fish. Look at him digging on this light tackle. One of these days I'm gonna pull up a pancake. I mean, this is a pretty solid fish too, though. Look at that. That's biggest of the morning right there. Good grief. I don't know if the camera picks up, but I mean, look at that compared to my hand. Look at that big old fish. Golly. Jeez. They're down there, and they're down there pretty thick, y'all, and they're ready to eat. They're staging up. They're like, we want to go shallow, but it's still too cold. That one's just tickling 10 inches. Just tickling 10. Dang. This is epic. Y'all check this out. Look. Beaver has been here. Oh, let's not take our lower unit off. Look at that. You can see where he's just been gnawing away at the wood. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Look at that end over there. See that? All bit down. Someone's been having a nice snack here. Look at that. Look at the under part of that. And that's been eaten. It's like 2 feet from the water. Dude was getting after it on this branch. Or on this tree, I should say. But we're gonna see if we can find somewhere else that's got some yellow perch. Oh, there's a bite right there. Got him. Right from under that tree, y'all. Oh, that's a perch. That's a perch. Oh, that might keep her. You know what? We might keep that. Look at the minnows hanging out of his mouth. You know, I think we're gonna keep that one. I think we're gonna keep that one. Yeah, that's a female. Nice, guys. Well, we got a perch this morning. Moved into the back of this little cove. Gave the brim a rest. Decided, you know what? I know we can go back there and load the boat, but I want to keep after the potential for a big old piggy bluegill or perch. And he's not a pig, but it's a good start. Hopefully there's some more down there. There we go. It's like what, 10 inches? Yeah, 10-inch perch. Get some nice little fillets off of that. More importantly, she's not going to survive, so see if she'll revive a little bit in there. I don't know. But awesome. And she left me my bait. Sweet. There's a bite. Got another one. Another perch. Oh, leave the bait on for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a little male. Ow. Gotta be careful. These guys are just like a Spinosaurus here. Oh, there you go. Ooh, guys, we got the variety going on this morning. We'll see if we can fake one more fish. I'm down to about probably 20 minutes, honestly. Don't have a whole lot left. What do we got here? What do we got? Beefaroni! Yes! Time for a quick lunch break. Y'all, I hate taking lunch breaks when I'm fishing, but I must, because I feel so much better at the end of the day if I actually eat. You know, I don't know why I don't cook more stuff out of the can. You always bring like a bowl and then another bowl to pour the stuff that you cook the bowl in into another bowl. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? The can is your friend, my friend. Oh, that's really hot still. Ugh. Still hot. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all hot and everything out here now. Ugh. Welcome to the mountains of South Carolina. You know what? I'm gonna take the socks off. Oh, let the dogs breathe. Oh my gosh. I sound like me ancient. Okay, let's go pop a few porkers here from the deep. There are some slabbies with our names on them. I'm feeling rejuvenated. Chef Boyardee is surging through me like lightning in a bottle. And I am ready to get a slab or two. Oh, there's, see, look at that. He's taking it. There's justice for Chef Boyardee. That's a good fish. Look at him dig. Dig it, sucker. Oh, yeah, that's a big old big one. That's what we wanted. Oh, yeah. Biggest of the day, 10-inch brim. Bluegill, whatever you like to call them. That's what we were after. Oh, yeah. It's good. See if he's got any friends down there. Come on, I'd like one more. One more big tubby. There he is. There she goes. Come on. Be my piggy. Be my piggy. It doesn't feel half bad. That's a solid fish. I take that. I take that. It's a round one. It's a round one. Look at the colors on that guy. Just a pretty fish. Let me see if she'll hang for me. See the breast on her? Really pretty, like peach color. Dang, that's a nice one. We'll fry that up. Y'all, I think we put a pretty good licking on them fish today. The hunch to go upriver paid off. Got a nice variety. I think it's time to reward ourselves with a little fresh perch feast. And I was originally going to cook it up right here on the boat, but I decided, you know what? Everything always tastes better over the fire. And if there's any fish that deserves to be cooked in the most proper way possible, especially when you're out camping, perch is one of those fish, because it is just mwah, especially the yellow perch. So we're gonna go ahead and get back. We're gonna do these fish right. So I'll see you guys back there. There we go. Got our pan cleaned out as best as possible. What we're gonna start with some fresh, I'm sure, Idaho potatoes. I'm gonna toss them right in our pan. And last little bit. There we go. Put a little fresh garlic, as well as some salt, parsley, and last but not least, some of our steak seasoning from last night. All over that. Kind of mix that all up as best we can. Try to get everything coated with the oil and the seasoning. Go ahead and push them over the fire. About like there. Swing this around. That way the handle doesn't burn. And we'll go ahead and cover that. Let that cook. Alright, while our potatoes cook down, we're going to go ahead and get the meat off of our perch here. You can definitely tell the ones that are male and the ones that are female. Two male, well, they could be spawned out females, I guess. So in one of my past videos, I've actually eaten the roe out of the perch before. Fried it up. Didn't really taste like much. Kind of had the consistency of grits, but it's probably really good bait if I had to guess. I'm a little nervous, y'all. I think we might have left the potatoes on too long. We didn't leave them on too long. The flame just crept up a little bit. I mean, that's just like burnt ends, right? Can you do burnt end potatoes? I don't know, but it's all we have. So what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna add some onion and some pepper right in there with them. Since they are obviously almost done cooking. I almost forgot, I also have some tomato. We're gonna slide right in. Whoop. There you go. All right, everybody chill. We're gonna keep this off of the heat. Mix it all together. But then we're gonna cover it so it still kind of slow cooks. We'll scoot them a little close to the fire, but not too close. All right, y'all, look at this. We got quite a few fillets. Good bit of meat for ourselves go along with our potatoes and vegetables. I guess potatoes are a vegetable. Everything in there is a vegetable. I guess, and technically the tomato isn't, which is just foul work on whoever's end it was to not put the tomato in with the vegetables. Anyway, enough of that. There is our fish seasoned up, going right over the fire. Fish is flipped. Last thing I want to do is just put a little lime juice over everything. There we go. That ought to do. Get out of here, smoke. All right, that looks like it's done. Vegetables are done. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put that fish right over top, just like that. Come on out, everybody out. There you go. Oh, it smells divine. We're gonna let this cool and then we're gonna tuck in. Nah, that's fine. How about that view, y'all? How about that right there? I'm gonna pour us a little Pepsi. I like lemon or lime in my Pepsi. Mmm, delicious. Figured we'd watch the light fade at the end of the dock. There we go. That bite's got a little bit of everything in it. Mm. Mm. No, that's good. Burnt potato and all. That perch though, definitely the star of the dish. Come here, you burnt end potatoes. You know, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I like my potatoes, you know, non-blackened. What a treat, y'all. What a treat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me the last couple of days here in the Smoky Mountains of the South. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.